Oh gosh. Doggone potpourri. All right. Hello, 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 hello. Good rising. Good rising. So, good rising. Girl, it's good afternoon. The day is clearly going fast. Okay. I'm gonna wait until some of y'all get on here. Um, This is the first 48. For those of you guys who may not be aware of what this particular content is going to be about, this is for the next 2 days that's coming up. Maybe things that are going to be happening late at night or the wee hours of the morning, or just really anytime in this weekend. Okay. That's what I'm getting ready to read for. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everybody, but that's okay. That's okay. Only who it is meant for. I mean, that's who I wanted to get to. So moving on, without further ado, I'm really gonna wait. I don't know why I said without further ado. Um, it has been a minute since I have gone live. That's what I noticed, and especially on YouTube. Um, I don't really have any reason as to why just yet. I do feel like I've just kind of been thinking about a lot of different things, but there's been no real reason. I've been like family and it being pretty busy around the house. That's about it. Okay. Six of Cups in reverse, deciding that it wanted to fly out. Knight of Swords. And that's not for anything in particular. So I've got one person here. So we'll go ahead and get started with the reading so that you will not just be sitting here for no reason. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Okay. So I may rename this after I do this reading. I just kind of was throwing out energies that I feel like are a part of this reading. Okay. So the first card that came out, and all I asked was basically, Spirit, what's happening in these next 2 days? What energies that are going to be going on? So first two cards that flew out were actually the Four of Wands in reverse and the Strength card in reverse. So when I went to go and try to figure out what that was about, first of all, let me tell y'all, initially, my initial thoughts were, okay, this is bad. Not like it's horrific, but it's bad. So I feel like there are going to be upsets in somebody's home. Um, I also got, when I went to go actually look up what it could deal with. Normally, the Four of Wands talks about home life. It can deal with so-called twin flame unions, the 144,000 unions, but it can deal with anybody's house. And normally it's about structure and passion and friendship and love and joy and possible weddings and celebrations and parties and all that kind of stuff. But the meaning that I had just in my notes says it is the increase of all of those meanings when it's reversed. Now I feel like that came straight from the book, that and it wasn't just any, it was just the tarot thing that came with it. So I went to get a little bit more because I'm like, I'm not feeling that this is good. Okay. So when I went to go look up more, I saw that it could definitely indicate unhappiness in a familial unit. So I'm like, yeah, that's definitely what I'm feeling the energy of. So I really feel like, y'all, I feel like some people have been staying in connections, commitments, committed unions, marriages, staying in a home or a living situation with people, even though they are unhappy. Even though, and the reason that they're staying there is because they're not using their inner strength to, and when I say inner strength, to me, that means listening to your higher self. We haven't been listening to our higher selves, which may say that, okay, you're not happy here. This is not right for you. You need to go, or you need to connect with me as your higher self so that you can make the necessary movements that you need to. So with that being said, some people are still going to be in that energy within the next coming week. I mean, within the next few days, but others, I feel like they're not about to be in that. And we about to get ready to hop into clarification right now. When I get off of here and finish, that's going to be it. So people can just watch this at their own leisure. But yeah, that was the first two things that came out, you guys. So there are families or homes that are not as happy as they may appear, or they're not happy at all, period. And somebody hasn't done the work, inner work. Or you could be thinking about it and you know it's the truth, but you haven't moved around yet. Okay. So spirit, help us to clarify these energies of the Four of Wands and the Strength card. Seven of Swords. Okay. So for someone, I feel like they've been thinking about this and maybe they've been trying to plan, or I don't want to say plot, but it still could be a plot, even in the positive aspect of that word. Somebody has been trying to be strategic, I'll just say, with maybe the way that they leave from this connection. Okay. That may not be for everyone, with this being a general reading, but somebody's thinking about it. Somebody is thinking, like, I got to get up out of here because I'm not happy. Okay. Spirit, give us some more insight about this energy. Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. I feel like somebody could have talked already to another person, possibly a person that you feel that you want to, start something with. With this Ace of Wands showing up here, somebody may have already spoken to the other individual who they could be leaving, who could have let them know that. And I don't want to say that this person lets you know. You've already been knowing that you're unhappy. You've already been feeling whatever passionate feelings that you have towards this person who you feel could bring a new passionate beginning. And maybe you guys recently had a conversation and it could be small and you could have just shared, like, hey, I really care about you. I do like you. And I really would like this to possibly go somewhere. It could be as simple as, hey, let's go out on a date, or let's go do this, let's go do that. But you're making plans, and what you're hoping for is that there will be a new passionate beginning between you two, possibly. And that could be with business and your feelings. Okay. This is sexual energy. So there could be a lot of sexual chemistry between you and this person. Okay. I'm going to pull a few more cards for these and then I'm going to move on. Spirit, give me some more cards for this energy about the unhappy. Okay. So yeah, I got the 10 of Wands, excuse me. The Nine of Cups came out again. I forgot to let you guys know that the overall energy, which I get from the bottom of the deck, is the Nine of Cups right now. And I really feel like this is all about self-love and self-care, your self-worth, your abundance, what makes you happy, what is going to be like what brings you joy and your own wish fulfillment here. And I feel like that's what somebody is thinking about. And that's what spirit wants somebody to be considering at this time. Because up until now, somebody's been in an unhappy union, living with someone that does not make them happy, all because of, a lot of it could be anything. It could be a divine union, a karmic union, but the point still remains that somebody is unhappy in this connection. Okay, so this that's about to happen, it is literally going to be because this person is finally thinking about themselves, maybe for the first time ever in life, or for the first time in a very long time. Moving on. With the 10 of Wands, that is a completion. I feel like somebody's getting ready to lay their burdens down. I don't know why I feel that way, but this is more about that. They could be, they could have put a lot of work, could have put a lot of effort into this connection. Still, they're still unhappy. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just like they're tired, they're exhausted. I also feel like people have been trying to keep up with the Joneses. And when I say keep up with the Joneses, I think I'm saying the wrong thing still. I feel like somebody's been wearing masks. They've been trying to keep up appearances. That's what I was trying to say. People have been trying to keep up appearances, like their home is cool, like they're good, but really and truly they may not be. Moving on. Nine of Cups again. So what is causing somebody to realize that, you know what, I'm tired of this, I don't want to continue doing what I'm doing, is the Nine of Cups. They're finally thinking about themselves, taking into account what makes them happy. I really feel like it's a very emotional time for them. They're really having to focus on, okay, what do I feel? What do I truly want? Not just what people expect from me, okay? And from that place comes the Ace of Swords, comes a higher, a different perspective. And this is from the crown chakra, baby. This is some truth that's coming that is from the divine. You can try to lie to yourself if you want to. Won't really be the best thing to do for you at this point in time. That is divine clarity coming directly from the source of the Most High God, the universe itself. It's like a wake up call. Okay. And then last but not least, the Seven of Pentacles. They are having to really think about this. Like, I put in a lot of stuff here. I planted a lot of seed here. Now I'm looking at what I've gotten back in return. And have I gotten back what I wanted? Maybe the answer is no. Hence the reason. And they're probably wondering, like, why am I still here? My eyes just look real crazy right there. But anyways, like, they're thinking, like, why am I still here? I know that this has not been yielding the results that I've always wanted, or I know that I could do better. Okay, moving on. Now we're gonna move on to this energy of the Four of Pentacles in reverse here. Okay, Four of Pentacles in reverse. When I looked that up, it's talking about one of my books says suspense or delay, but I didn't feel that. My intuition told me that somebody was letting something go. Somebody was letting something go. And what I feel like is being let go is that idea of not thinking about themselves. What is being let go? It could be that they're letting go of this idea or ideal that they used to have about a happy family or this particular union or whatever commitment that they're in. Somebody's letting something go there. We about to find out. We about to find out. Spirit, why is this Four of Pentacles here in reverse? For any who may resonate with these messages, I'll be trying to get out the way, honey. Listen, caution is being thrown to the wind. There's transformation here. Listen, listen. Huh, huh. This is why. With the Fool and the Death card here, I really feel like there is this person, I feel, is really trying to let their spirit lead them at this point. I think that they've been having issues with that because they have this loyalty to whatever committed union or whoever they've been with, this home, this even this idea. They had hope for it, they had optimism for it, but that's transforming. It is transforming. Do you hear me? Something is over. And now a new beginning is coming. Like, and if that this is a double meaning of that, because with this Fool card here, the Fool card always talks about new beginnings. Yes, it can also indicate that maybe somebody really being foolish, but I'm not feeling that here. I'm feeling that somebody is willing to give up their possessions, or somebody is willing to walk away from this, from all of it, in search of being true to themselves, spiritually speaking, being loyal to self on this spiritual journey right here. Okay, this could really indicate that somebody has passed away as well with the Death card and the Fool, because the Fool can indicate that someone has transitioned from the physical realm into the unseen realm. But I feel more so that, guys, this is all about transformation of this person. This is Aries energy and or Sagittarius energy for me, and this is Scorpionic energy. But death also talks about an ending. Boop, this is the end right here. So, like I said, somebody realizes something has to come to an end, and it may have taken them some time. They are scared out of their mind about this as well. Spirit, give me, okay. Seven of Cups. I feel as though they have been thinking about this for a long time, thinking about their options, thinking about dreaming even about this, dreaming about what they have wanted, okay? Shit, a dream could have assisted them. A dream could have assisted them in making this decision. Don't have to be the case. Spirit, give me some more insight about this Four of Pentacles in the reverse, please, for all who are associated with this. Got to be more careful. So, Ace of Pentacles. There is a new beginning here. There could be a new job, a new connection, whether it's friends, family, whatever. Ooh, these are cards that was about to fly out. The Hermit in reverse, Tower in reverse. I feel like someone has come out of hermit mode. Somebody has went in. They are dealing with themselves, and I feel like they've come out with enlightenment, come out knowing what needs to happen. With this Tower card, this could have been a tower that happened internally for them, okay? This could have been a tower that happened on the inside. This is Aries energy for me and Scorpio energy too with the Tower. But this could have been an implosion. This could all be going on internally for someone. You understand what I'm saying? This is definitely spiritual. It's always spiritual, but yeah, this has happened, and I feel like when they talk about this or when they share this, it is gonna come as a shock to somebody. It's gonna come as a shock, and it's gonna be like, where the freak is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Because the whole time, like I said about keeping up appearances, or it's not even about that they were lying. It's like, where the freak is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Because the whole time, like I said about keeping up appearances, or it's not even about that they were lying. It's like we're living with for all this time. Okay. Meanwhile, Spirit been working on them the whole entire time about who they are, what their purpose is. They could have met their person already and been like, damn. I feel like there's been some form of magnetism. If this is a relationship, there has been some form of magnetism that's been drawing you and another person together. And even though you may have tried to resist it, or the other person has tried to resist it, something is happening that you guys cannot control. Bottom of the deck currently is the 10 of Pentacles. Whatever comes together, I feel like is about to be something that is ancestor approved. And I also get the vibe that you guys are going to really build and acquire wealth together. This will be a stable connection, one that will bring children and businesses, power, status. And I'm not just saying that just because, but I mean, it is what it is. Wow. Somebody wants this new beginning. Somebody really wants this new beginning. I feel like somebody, this is y'all guys. What I'm wanting to clarify is the next card, the last and final card that's out here, which is the Five of Wands, which is a conflict card, okay? Not only any kind of conflict, but it's a conflict that brings about a change. For me, that is also a spiritual warfare card. So there could be a lot of spiritual warfare going on, whether you are aware of this shit or not, okay? Now, I'm tripping. All of these came out in the reverse, except for the Magician card. And wow. So the first thing I feel is that maybe both parties involved in this connection, if this is a love connection or whatever, um, you are able to manifest some things. Okay, that's number one. You're powerful beyond maybe even what you know. And I'm so like, I'm just like, wow, right here, right now. All of these came out in the reverse. Every one of them. I got the Five of Cups here in reverse. I really feel like somebody is literally coming out of this regret, coming out of disappointment, even coming out of sadness, maybe because something did not go the way that they expected it to go, and it's emotional. Okay, somebody is also probably getting out of their feelings. I feel like somebody had been moping and crying over this situation for a very, very long time. Possibly even 5 years. You've been possibly depressed behind the ending of another connection, okay? Page of Wands here in the reverse. I feel as though either a message had been slow coming to you, or this message has finally come. Take it as it resonates. Knight of Pentacles energy. First of all, let me talk about the signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the cups. The Magician incorporates all the signs. So you can be any sign as the Magician, and you are also operating in all the elements to get what you want. Page of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Page of Wands in reverse for me, I'm also hearing could indicate possibly somebody receiving a message that they don't necessarily want to hear. They weren't expecting it. Okay. With the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse, somebody had been discouraged. So it took somebody a really long time, maybe even to speak up. I feel that the message could have been that somebody, um, you know, had lost like motivation. Like, I lost my motivation to really do anything. Okay. I don't know where that's coming from. 10 of Swords in the reverse. I feel as though betrayal is over. Betraying oneself, over. Self-sabotage, over. This also could indicate a death, like a real physical death. But I really feel more so like this 10 of Swords is over. Last but not least, what came out is the Lover's card in reverse. So it's making me feel like either a divine union is about to be coming to an end. There's a delay in a divine union. Or somebody is currently in separation. There is no harmony here. Hence the reason for all this fighting with the Five of Wands energy. That also is Gemini energy, the Ten of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy, and the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. I also feel like that's lethargy. So somebody was like moving so slow. They weren't probably even doing anything. Somebody could be perceived also as lazy in that connection. I feel like at this time, somebody really needs to meditate. With the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, meditation is something that is necessity right now. So if you've been having a lot of stuff on your heart and your mind, like about some energy like this, overall about your self-love, your self-worth, your care, your abundance, about possibly a connection where you know you were unhappy, a family life, a home life, maybe a place where you're living, you're not happy there, but you've been fearful, so you haven't said anything, or you're not willing to do whatever inner work or rising above your ego in order to manifest what you really want. Meditation, meditation, meditation. There is imbalance, I feel. I even feel like a union could, like I said, with this Lovers in reverse, I feel that a union is coming to an end. And it was the second card after the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So it could very well be that it was a union that where betrayal was involved. And maybe finally you realize that, you know what, that wasn't real. It simply wasn't real. I thought it was the real deal, but it wasn't. And remember, all of these coming, this is the second card from my second card. This is the final card. So when I say second card, I mean like this. This is the card that in my mind would clarify the Four of Pentacles. So there's been this conflict about whether or not they should let something go. Should I've been holding on to a connection that really has been causing me a whole lot of conflict. I don't think that's going to be going on much longer. So, anyways, guys, that has been the first 48. I pray that something resonated. Let me know in the comments below. If you'd ever like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at theprettycoachoracles.com. And that link is also in the description box. If you ever want to support what I got going on, I got all my links in the description box below, you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace, love, light, and darkness working in harmony together. This has been the Pretty Coach and the Pretty Coach Oracles, and I am signing off. Bye, you guys.